let me know if this looks familiar. You've got an axe that's taking sustained damage, and you yourself are a healer, and you're ready to start to heal him, and you don't pay attention to the cast range of your Decrepify, so you start healing him, and you go to Decrepify, and you cancel it, just for him to eat shit. Hey guys, welcome to my video discussing the new changes added to DotaLabs and how you can utilize them to win games in Dota 2. The first thing we'll be featuring is the per ability channel cancel customization. This one doesn't actually have a click. Per ability channel cancel customization. You can't click on it to find it. To find that, so you have to go into like a demo or go to select a hero, and then go to hotkeys, click on heroes, and then it's going to be this icon. Set to any action will stop this ability's channel. Now for Pugna specifically, as you saw in my example, this happens to me in my ranked lobbies actually quite a bit because I don't pay attention to my Decrepify cast range. And if we use this feature to check our Decrepify cast range, you can see that the life drain cast range is a lot long, like it's a bit further than the Decrepify. It's still not in range, so Axe would have to walk into the cast range for me to be able to Decrepify him. For this example, I wish there was a way to cast Life Drain and then cast Decrepify without canceling my Life Drain. So I go to press it and it cancels. Bummer. I could just cancel it and my Axe died. So if you just click on this button here, you can change it to this requires a hold stop cancel to cancel the channel. And that's the two toggles. It's a very simple toggle that they added, so let's try it with this. So now, when I cast my Life Drain, it won't cancel it. But if we take a look, if I cast another ability inside my Life Drain, I can still cast without canceling my channel, and even though he's not in range, and he's like walking, and you can spam it on him, and as soon as he walks in, you press it, and he's ethereal. Now, if I did this without, as I featured before, go back to the normal one, if I start pressing my Life Drain and then I go to Decrepify, it's going to cancel. So before you would have to either Decrepify first, which puts you in this range, so you can see he's already way past our Life Drain range. So this feature allows you to cast these abilities without breaking your channel, which before you could. See, if I just was very careful about my cast range, I wouldn't break my Life Drain channel. But if I screwed up just one button, boom, Decrepify, I just cancel my Life Drain. Or another example is, this one happened to me quite a bit, is I go like this, I'm not aware of my tiny cast range for my ward, and even though that was right in the range of ward, barely outside of range, I just canceled my Life Drain channel, and my hero just died. My Axe dies for it. Long channel. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna ult these guys, and oh my god, I just double clicked. Oh no, man. Oh, and everybody's flaming me. Bing, 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 bing. Now you can change it. So now it requires a hold stop cancel. So no more failing your black holes when you go to blink in and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna get it. I'm spamming my R key. Or in this example, let's do another one where I go to press black hole and then I accidentally midnight pulse after, because you know the combo, midnight pulse black hole. But you fail it sometimes. Go to midnight pulse black hole and you go like this. Oh my god! No! Oh my god! And we lose the game because Enigma is one of those heroes where you just have one spell and you lose the game. You click on that button right here, start of the game, make sure you enable this DotaLabs feature. You can blink in and you can... Oh! I didn't get my Midnight Pulse off, but I didn't cancel my Black Hole. Boom! Double kill, and the Midnight Pulse comes right after. This is an example of a hero I do not recommend turning this on, because in order to hit the QE combo, I would have to do this. I would have to Q, and I'm pressing E, which full duration, sure, if you are always trying to get a full duration, which if you're an Oracle player, you know you're not always trying to get a full duration, you would have to Q cancel E, which is fine, right, if that's something you don't mind. But for me, personally, if I'm in lane, and I'm in that like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna go on you, boom, that combo can be just instant. Because if you go to Q and they walk out of your range, now you can't E them. So sometimes it's very important to have this Q cancel E, right? So I would prefer, in this case, to cancel with my right click, which is how I do this. I Q, right click, E, right? So you can do it like this. And if I had this on, I would require my stop cancel button, which for me is G. I play with G on my stop cancel button. For my StarCraft days, for some reason I had stop on G back in the day, but I don't know. So I'd have to cancel my button. I don't know, it's just one more button to press on my keyboard when before I could cancel with E or right click. So I have to stop, cancel, G. I mean, I still can do, but I think for like heroes like Oracle, or if you can think of another channel hero where you would prefer to cancel it with your right click or with another spell, this is my example for you. So that's pretty much covers it. That is the per ability channel cancel customization. So the next button is accessible by clicking here. So when you go into your options, you're going to see the new DotaLabs stuff. Visualize damage and healing in hero health bars. You are already familiar with this when you are playing as a hero and you have a lot of damage and you hit somebody and you see the white bar. Oh no. And so they're losing their health and the bar catches up. Now you can visualize this in healing. Don't laugh at me. So you have to first enable this in the settings by hitting visualize damage and healing. You can click on this, or if that button isn't there for you, it's present in game interface. If you're having trouble finding that, it's also this big picture here. You can type visualize right here. Visualize damage, visualize healing, doesn't matter. Health bars right here. It's under health bars. You can find it. So I'm gonna click visualize healing. So my ally's gonna lose HP. It's taking a lot of damage, and I'm gonna pop my mech and I'm gonna pop my heal. You can see the green bar kind of increases. See, all the white bar is me taking damage. The green bar is me healing the health, right? It's just the same thing as the green bar. Now for this healing over time, it's a little bit distracting. It's a little bit harder to see. So I'm kind of 50-50 on it, on if I'm going to be using this feature. Now granted, getting this many heals on an Oracle is a little unrealistic, so let's just see it, how this might look in game with Oracle healing. So you can see the white, there's like, you can see the sliver of the light green. Let's start taking damage, and we're gonna pop our ult, pop our heal. You can see like it's kind of like countering the white in a way, but yeah. So it's just a little UI thing. If you like to see how your allies are healing, we can also take a look at this. Let's try to see what it would look like with the ult. Let's pop our heals. So we're gonna see what this looks like. So Oracle healing, if you know, we'll bring him to full health, and boom, you see the whole white bar or the whole green bar fill up. Pretty cool, pretty neat, I suppose. It's just another visualizer. I think I might leave it on for now. And if anybody asks me in the comments, I'll let you know if that's something that I will keep or if it's something that I remove over time. I don't know. I play a lot of healing supports, like as you see my level on Oracle. I use this feature I've never like thought about this feature in the past. It seems like just another thing they're adding just to have as an option. So I'm never gonna say no to more options. Hey, Philip in the recording booth here. I'm editing this video right now, and I made the revelation that this is likely something for better visualizations for spectators. So next TI is probably gonna have better visual indicator when people are being healed, like burst healing or healing over time. It's gonna be easier to see that as a spectator point of view. I was only merely looking at it as a player, and I didn't see it as being very beneficial, but thinking about it as a spectator of the sport, that it probably will be a nice indicator to have that people are being healed during the fight. Okay, the next thing we have here, we're going to clear these off. Dismiss. Smart multi-unit casting. Enabled a simplified casting mode for activating the same ability on multiple selected units at the same time. So I personally think this is pretty neat. So I don't have to switch. I don't even have to switch meepos. Let's take a look. I've got this meepo selected. Earthbind, it shows on cooldown for me. But since I have multiple meepos and one of them has it off cooldown, it's gonna keep casting. But I'm just gonna, if you look, as soon as one comes off cooldown, it's gonna cast it. I don't even have to switch meepos. So I didn't have my headphones on when I was making this video, but it appears that when you have multiple of the spells on cooldown and you're pressing the, in this example here, I'm pressing the net for meepo. Every time you press the net, and it will cycle through all of the meepos and try to cast it on every single meepo, which is why you're hearing the cooldown sound effect like 6 times, because it's trying to press the net on every single meepo. So auditory, be careful, bro. This is very loud. So this is a quality of life thing for meepos, for chens. Say you have a bunch of centaur creeps and you want them all to stun. You don't have to switch to the different centaur creeps anymore. You can just press the stun button. Be careful with this though, because if you're like a cast spammer, like if you press the button more than once to cast it. So say like I want to put Battle Hunger down, I'm like pressing it over and over again. If you use this feature and you do that, you're gonna throw a bunch of, you might accidentally throw multiple nets at the same time, which you don't really want to do. That is the smart multi-unit casting, a new setting in Dota 2. So now we have another one. Set units summoned by heroes. Smart selection groups. I already have this on by default, but you can turn this off. Now, why would you want to turn off the smart grouping? Let's bust down this information with Enigma. So I press tab after summoning, and this is ideal. You know what? For last hitting, most players would want to press tab and select the Eidolon. Why would you not want all of them to be grouped? Well, for higher level Dota, or for scouting purposes. For me, this is a feature I actually appreciate because I already have a button to select my controlled units. I have a button for my hero, button for my select control units, button to select all. For me, this is like micro dream, because before, if I wanted to scout the map, I'd have to click, click, click. This takes up so much time. Let's move them back here and see what this looks like now with the new feature. So I'm going to summon them. This is for the purpose of scouting the map. I want to scout the map with my Eidolons. I'm going to summon, and I'm just going to tap, 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 and now I've got them all. This used to be like you'd have to put them in control groups, or you'd have to like maybe click on them. The way I was doing is I was clicking on them, but then every now and again I double click and boom, now they're all going out. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. Now I've got all 3 of them going in different directions, or I could even use my mini map for this as well. If you look at the mini map here at the bottom right, I'm just gonna tap, 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 boom, Eidolon's going, scouting an enemy hero. Oh, my Eidolon scouted an enemy. One of them ran into the tower and died. No one there. You know, like the Eidolons do provide vision. It's actually pretty decent vision too. So if I'm scouting, I just scouted the Oracle here, daytime vision. Yeah, that's the feature. So this is now targetable. I do think in the future, like with how this is right here, they're probably going to make that hero specific as well. So right now, if we go to that feature, it says Spiderlings, Eidolons, Treants for smart selection groups. I hope that they add different buttons for Treants, Eidolons, Spiderlings, because I honestly think Spiderlings I might keep. I don't really scout with the Spiderlings. I don't really play Brood Mother, but Treants and Eidolons are really good for this. So yeah, that's all of the DotaLabs features, how to use them, an example of each of them, and I recommend you playing around with them, especially the channeling one. The channeling one is a big one. I think that you can really get a lot of use out of that. I think that you could definitely improve your games, improve your MMR, if you play a channeling hero like Black Hole, or like Enigma with Black Hole, or Pugna with Life Drain, as you saw with the Decrepify. These are all really awesome features that they keep adding these to the DotaLabs, and I'm a big fan of it. So if you're also a big fan, leave some feedback in the comments. If there's anything I missed about these, be sure to let me know. I try my best to respond to all the comments as quickly as possible, and I appreciate you guys. So I'll see you guys in my live streams. Link is in the description, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.